This is Tyva. Could you use an extra $500 per month? How about an extra $500 per week? If I can show you how to do that, would that be something you're interested in? In this lesson, I will be showing you how I made over $10,000 in less than 3 months using the same exact method. So get your pen and paper ready so we can get started. I've had a lot of people come to me asking me about how I was able to create content in courses and generate an income right from my mobile phone. I'm going to talk about one of the many ways that I was able to make that $10,000 in less than 3 months. With the venture that I'm going to be discussing in this lesson, it is me creating courses using the Kajabi platform. I use Kajabi as well as YouTube to post my videos to help people learn how to work their Cricut machines, their Silhouette Cameo machines, as well as a software called Scal 5. And the beauty of this is that I was learning those machines and that software myself. So whenever I learned a new technique, I videotaped it and I shared it with my community. Helping others with their problems, I ended up helping myself unintentionally and creating an income from home. So in this lesson, I'm going to share with you the exact steps that I took in order to create my $10,000 plus platform. Let's begin. So these are some of the things that we will be discussing in this lesson. The first one you see is discover your niche. Using me as an example, my niche, I wanted to help others learn how to work their crafting machines, namely Cricut. So I created videos to help people get their Cricut out of the box and begin crafting. What you to do next is comment below in the comment section what your niche is. Do you have a niche? Do you have a few things that you are considering doing content about? The biggest and most important thing that you need to know about a niche is that you need to have one that you're very experienced and knowledgeable in, something that you want people to know you for. My community within this niche knew that I was the go-to person for crafting and for cricketing. So, what is your niche? What is something that you're good at? What is something that you are successful with? What is something that you can explain in great detail so that people can have a similar success as you? Here are a few different things that you can sell within your niche. In my particular niche, which was crafting, I sold ebooks, courses, and I also sold digital products. In the beginning of your journey, you want to think about 2 to 3 things that you can actually promote to your community. You want to have one free offer, you want to have a low dollar offer, and you want to have a VIP offer. So by looking at this list, what 2 to 3 things do you think that you will use in order to promote your niche in the beginning of your learning? The next thing you want to do is validate your offer. Validating your offer essentially means that you're making a clear, concise message or a mission as to who you're helping, what you can help them with, and the amount of time you can help them in. Clear offer leads to cash flow. Validating your offer hits the pain points of the people that you are trying to help. In other words, how did you feel when you first began your journey of learning? What did you learn in that journey? How has what you've learned helped you in your life today? For example, I started my crafting platform because I was so intimidated of my machine. I was scared. I didn't know what I was doing. And I remember that person I was compared to the person that I am today. Very well versed in the machine to the point to where I can actually teach others that may have felt how I felt in the beginning of my journey. So in that example, the people that I wanted to help was my past self. Take a moment and envision the person you were in the beginning of that journey. How did you feel? What did you need? Now you need to repackage that and give it to your customer. This is an example of an offer validation, and I want you to see the difference between the last slide and this one. And I want you to use the example that I gave you in order to write your own offer validation. And sometimes we call this a pitch, an offer pitch. This is a close-up of the validation that I wrote for this example. Do you need money? If I can help you make more money with little to no startup costs in less than 3 days, would you be interested? The validation I offer is something that a client or a customer can see so that they can make a conscious decision whether you or your services are for them. Here's the fun part. Open up a Google document or a notepad on your cell phone so that you're able to sit back and write your whole process down. Essentially, what you want to be able to do is to draw a roadmap of how someone can go from point A, which is where they currently are, to their desired point, point B. So, in the beginning of my journey, I wasn't even trying to make any money. I just wanted to provide answers to people's questions because I know how it felt when I couldn't get the answers that I needed. One of the biggest tips that I want to share with you is when you are passion driven to share what you know with people, those are the most successful people. This is why it's so important to pick a niche that you're very knowledgeable and passionate about. When it comes to building your product, you want to be able to take someone from their current point to their desired point using the same exact steps you used in order to be successful. So you're taking someone from making $0 per month because they haven't created their product, they haven't started your creative process, to making anywhere between $500 a month, $500 a week, eventually $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month. There are some people in the digital creation business that are making $10,000 per month. And transparently speaking, it is actually very easy to do, but it requires some consistency, persistence, and the willingness to want to help and share your passion with others. So, depending upon your niche, suppose you want to help your clients get grants for their business. You can actually switch up the picture a little bit and say that they have zero grant money and you can help them get an X amount of grant money for their business. Or maybe your niche is helping business owners start their business and how to formulate a business. You can use this same idea and put the steps in between that's going to show them a very clear roadmap to their success. That roadmap and path that you took in your journey that you are very familiar with. Show your proof. I cannot stress to you enough, when you're able to show your own personal journey and your social proof, you increase your sales tremendously. Showing people that you're knowledgeable about what you do and that you have had success with it and some of your customers have had success with it gives them more confidence in you. It gives them more confidence in your product. And speaking from transparency, this is my social proof. With using the platform called Kajabi to create my crafting courses, I was able to make over $10,000 in less than 3 months. I've never created courses before. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was able to have this kind of success. Guess what? The best part was I didn't have a whole lot of products that I was selling. All I was doing was selling my one course. Teaching someone a process that you're passionate and knowledgeable in can really pay. There's more social proof. So I was taking the ground running, selling my courses and helping people, and I received 2 emails. One email for Kajabi congratulating me on my first 1,000 and another one congratulating me on my first 10,000. And this is one of my awards from the Kajabi platform, and I actually got a packet that had a 10K pen, a notebook, pen, and a t-shirt. And trust and believe when I tell you, I was ecstatic when I received these items for my accomplishment. In my own mind of mine, I just never thought that I would be the person sitting in this seat, which is one of the reasons why I want to make this very real to you all. If you put in the work and you follow these steps, you can have the same success as I. If not, be even more successful. Imagine carrying a small seed of wanting to help people because you knew how you felt when you didn't have that help lead to such a success like this. So now that we talked about a few things in this lesson, I want to know, what product are you ready to create right now? Because the key to success is taking action on what you've learned. Now, if you do not have a product yet, don't worry about it. In the next course, I'm actually going to be giving my community a few products that they can actually upload and practice with and sell. So once you decide what type of creative product or content you're going to sell, be it an ebook, a course, or a mentoring membership program, you need to decide what seller platform you're going to use. To name a few that you can use Fiverr, you can use Pinsite, you can also use Kajabi. That's what I used in this particular example. Or you can use Pinsite. I include some more in the description box up under this video for you. There are many seller platforms, but you need to find a platform that is going to be suited best for you. I have my recommendation in the description box. So essentially, a seller platform is a platform where you're going to upload your digital content, your ebooks, your courses, or where you're able to do your one-on-one consultations. Some of these platforms are free, some charge a monthly fee, and some charge a fee per item sold. Next, you need to pick a platform that you're going to use. Usually it's a platform that you are very knowledgeable about using, but I recommend TikTok because TikTok has the live feature. It's very easy to grow a great following, and you're able to use it to promote your services or your products. And one of the most kept secrets about growing a platform on TikTok is using SEO techniques. My next course will be how to use those SEO techniques to grow your TikTok really quick, to let you know what are the best times to post your content so that you can get the most engagement in the algorithm. That for sure is a different lesson for a different day. Okay, you guys did great. We've reached the conclusion of this lesson, and I want to thank you for your continuing trust in your learning. Please check the description box for some very important information that pertains to this lesson. If you would like to get a copy of these slides that we discussed in this video, you can also check the description box for that. The next lesson will be how to create your own digital product. And in the next course, I will show you how to create more digital products and also how to upload them to your seller's account. In that course, I will also do a walkthrough of TikTok and show you some SEO tricks to help promote your TikTok as quick as possible. After your 2 lessons and taking my course, my biggest goal is to help you have repeat sales so that you can create the income that you desire.